Spicy condiments.
Yeah, they're a really good team. I'm excited to see that.
Finally, bro. We're versing shitters.
Yep. No, I've been telling lads that team on Saturday is going to be probably the hardest team that you guys will have in CGL.
Something catchy to say when it misses. You should be like, oops. Nah. You should be like 0 down. Oh, I would say 0 down. Yeah, that would be good.
Let me start up a party. I should just do the same party that we always do. Yeah, I'm starting the party with. Yeah, you got it. Okay, there you go.
C9 says, what terrifying and hilarious. I was so tilted last game. Oh my god.
Uh, um, Name, I'll let you pick. Kings Row or Hana?
I low-key want to see Kings Row more. Actually, no, we didn't. No, I want to see Kings Row more.
Right.
Hanamura is toxic. 2CP is toxic.
Facts.
If you don't play it to perfection, you can't snowball, and then you gotta have a whole different game plan.
Basically. It's an interesting beast. I don't know. I like it in like organized play, but not in ranked or anything like that.
Yeah, not in right.
Right.
Y'all Ryan Zari was disgusting. Like I wanted to Zarya.
Okay, let's rewind this a little bit more.
Ready for battle.
This is fine.
Like I wanted to love it.
Okay, so starting off, I've told you this before on Kings, go for the fire strike on the left of the bus, not the right. If you do this to the right of the bus, they have a full LOS on you compared to you hiding right here behind the bus and then flicking out and then just running back. Because from how far out you have to be, they can still get, a Widow can pop out and headshot you instantly from where you're standing and still get you like half HP by time you're around the corner compared to a little flick, shield hop back. And it's further distance. Small things, but makes up for it. Way too late on the fire strike. Be very careful on a pin like that. Since you missed that, if the Ryan would have not even had to counter charge you, but just pinned into you as soon as your pin animation was done, you probably would have lost that fight. But shield up, back up. I wouldn't have gone for the fire strike there. Just slow your play down, shield up, and just start backing. Wait till you get healed up, and then go for something like that. Okay, you won the shield trade. Yep. I was about to say, start swinging. Let's say if that bubble did come on the Mercy just a little bit later than what it did, doing the melee fire, the animation cancel for melee and then fire strike, it it gives you that 50 HP to break the bubble even more, plus the so by how do I explain this? When they have a bubble that early, or let's say if they did it a little bit later, if you would have swung that one time through, it would have been given a better chance to break bubble and preventing her from not getting res off. I mean, it's fine. They didn't get the res off either way, but doing that one swing and then animation cancel is just higher and faster DPS, so that she's not going to be able to get that off either way. Put your shield down. Fire strike. Swing once. Start backing. Good, good. Good counter charge. Okay, so right here you just start backing. Even with nano, you cannot go in. You're about to pin in. It's very stupid. Okay, recontesting with 2 people on point and you just use nano is not the right call to go in like that. If anything, you just start backing up, because recontesting with 3 people is... Well, not only resetting, but contesting with 3 people, you're never going to win that fight, especially against a full 6. This choke is more important than you recontesting with 3 people and buying more time, especially since you're going to have back spawns here, and it's going to take you a hot minute to get back. By that time you get back, cart's already going to move through choke, and you're kind of fucked with that choke. Yeah, dude, Sunless was getting cocked the whole fucking scrim, too. Specifically just this map, but...
Yeah, Hanzo was hitting headshots.
Both, I mean, dude, it was just like he was getting picked left and right. Felt like some of it was like the most unluckiest shit, or just like,
yeah,
you know...
it was super...
Yeah.
I saw a lot of that shit happen.
Okay, gets a good blizzard off here, saves the fight. But in this situation, you want the cart to be further back, not through choke. Because that gives them a little bit more extra cover to push through choke, compared to if it's back in the middle, then they have to push around that corner. Okay, again, you're going into LOS for too long to just throw a fire strike. You need to start doing the jiggle peek around the corner fire strike. Start the animation before you go around the corner. Throw it once you get around the corner, and then peek back. Too early on the pin. Good attempt. Okay. Grab the grab. Okay, that's your one free shatter. You know he has it, dude. Come on, you should know he has it. Which you do, and you blocked it. That's good. Yep, just shield up. Just heal up. Okay, now you go. Now you go. I don't know why you're being passive here. You just go forward. Even without any shield, you're not... It doesn't matter if you're trying to block something. They're trying to retreat. Their Hanzo's 1 as fuck. They're on as half. You just push that. Good. Good. Okay, go fire strike at the bulk of the enemy or where they're about to res. Most likely you're gonna get multiple people with it instead of, you know, fire striking a Pharah. Kite, 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 kite. Okay, I don't know if he's gonna expect this or not. Big shatter. I probably would have gone for the pin on the Ana, not the Zarya, but... Because if you go for the pin on the Ana instead of the Zarya, the Ana dies instantly, which saves up your team's focus instead of focusing on, you know, the big key targets like the supports in the Shatter. It doesn't take away their focus, your team's focus, on the Ana and the Zarya. Instead, you're killing the Ana instantly with that burst, and then everyone's focusing on the Zarya instead of you getting the Zarya half, not fully killing her, and then everyone else having to look at the Ana. Small things, but if they had something like Beat or something like that instead of the Mercy, they could have gotten it off. Okay, I probably would have stayed there after you killed the Zarya at the bookstore to go for cheeky fire strikes just to build your ult. Okay, you should know he is Shatter. Okay, we talked about this with the team last week. You're not doing it as much. At least it wasn't clean at that moment, and Chu kind of saved it. You need to be mirroring the Ryan's movements at almost the whole time. If Chu didn't hit that rock, I don't know if we would have blocked it for the whole team. You would have probably blocked it for yourself and maybe Chu, but anyone to the left of you might have died. Or gotten shattered at least. Yep, shield him back. Okay, if somebody gets hit with a direct and you see it, because clearly Sunless got hit with a direct, shield back up and just tell them to back up. Sunless wouldn't have died there. That's dangerous, Ben. Okay, when you know the enemy Ryan has shattered, don't go for a pin like that. Yes, he got stunned, I'm pretty sure, by Sunless. He was naded, all you had to do was swing through, you didn't have to go for a pin. Because on the off chance that when you do go for the pin, and let's say he's not as low as he is, and he goes for that shatter, your team is fucked. Okay, I don't know how that fire strike hit you, but cool. Okay, when the card's this close, I like to sit right here. Or at least, like, instead of rotating around the right, just because if you're in here, you're a little bit safer than you are out there. Just because you have a roof over your head, so their Ashe isn't going to be throwing a dynamite over your head, shit like that. I mean, I know that's basically the only hero, but also the Hanzo, if he's above you, that kind of thing. So I would sit in here. Fuck. Yep, we just died to that. Bro, again, same thing with mirroring the Rhine. He had Shatter there. Good pin. Low value, we were winning the fight. I didn't think Shatter was needed. Start hopping back. When a Hanzo's trying to kill you like that, start shield hopping back. Don't just walk back straight ahead like you did. Again, you're trying to build Shatter as quickly as possible. Go around the corner and get a fire strike. Good fire strike. Yep, he has it. I'll admit it. Okay. I'm not really blaming that one on you just because that was like perfect timing with you throwing fire strike. After you pin the Rhine, get a couple swings off on that Zarya, then start backing up towards your team because even though here, let's just rewind. Okay. So, again, you threw the fire strike and he hit that at the perfect time. You pin the Rhine. We're already 2 down, okay? You get the kill on the Rhine. Yes, you're nanoed. As you're backing up, try to get those, you know, a couple, like at least 2 swings off on the Zarya so their healers are looking at her instead of pocketing their DPS. Get the 2 swings, start backing up. Sunless is right here. Where's Las? Las is over there. And playing where you are, Laz doesn't have good LOS on you. So you're just going to get right here. And you wouldn't have wasted Shadow with it either. If you would have just backed up, you would have been kept in Laz's LOS and would have been fine. Especially since you had Nano. Install situations, go Diva, not Winston. Especially if Chu's already taken ball. Yes, your Diva's not good, but you're not looking to really frag out here. You're looking to stall the clock out. Well, actually, at this point, you are looking to win, so if you're comfortable on Winston over Diva and you're trying to get something going with it, go for it.
Ready for battle. Red attackers incoming. Defend
Shit.
A.
Too aggressive. If they would have hit another shot, you'd have been dead. Okay, you see he has Shatter. We should not get hit by this. Okay. I think he played that fine. Yep, pin that one, further one. Just get around the corner. Tell everyone. Well, okay, we're burning the Bob. Never mind. Forgot that we burned him. Good block. Good block. I mean, with when they're in the grab, most likely they're gonna go for that shatter. Go for that one swing in, and then that swing is basically a bait for their Rhine to actually hit it. I know you probably know this, but this is also for name. So whenever a Rhine's gonna get caught in the grab name, this is mostly for you. Most of the time they're gonna panic and try to hit a big shatter because they're the team who grabbed is gonna look for follow up. So they're gonna be looking for the shatter when they're in grab. So if when the team that you're on throws Grav out, swing once, and that's basically, you know, you telling the Rhine, or at least, you know, this is what you want him to think, you telling the Rhine that, hey, I'm going to try to follow up with this and do as much damage as I can, swing through, blah, blah, blah. Doing that one swing through gives you the chance, it baits him into thinking, okay, he's going to constantly swing and not shield. So you do that one swing, and then you shield back up. This is... You're not supposed to be the big follow-up for Grav, especially if they have Shatter, because as soon as you start swinging through, their Rhine's just going to shatter. So doing that one swing through and then shielding back up right after, I guarantee you, at least in ranked, anything below probably like 35, 3600, most Rhines are going to look for that panic shatter when they are grabbed. Yeah, I think this Zarya kind of... Okay, no, you lose this fight. This is bad. Do not do this. I don't know why you did this. This is just fucking horrendous. Okay. Going back to... Yeah, this is just... Jeebus, fuck. Okay, let's just watch this. Okay, they grab. We beat. We are up 1. Okay, so we even get the half on Zarya. We don't need to pin into this. We just swing through. She has bubbles where even if we manage to hit the Zarya, she's not going to die. So by you doing that, you just cost the fight. Okay, you need to farm this shatter very quickly so we can EMP shatter this. Good. Okay, I don't know why we don't EMP shatter this. That's why. You get trigger happy. Okay, if we have a combo like EMP Shatter, that's just gonna, excuse me, wreck their entire team. Just save Shatter for that. Don't go for a hero play. Yeah, I was about to say, you push up, do that. Oh, this Zarya, dude. That's such a good play from them. Honestly, I think you should just make it a rule of thumb that don't even really touch pin unless it's like special circumstances, in a fight like that, because when your pin didn't get any value, didn't get you any closer to the team, you hit the wall, it didn't do anything for you. But besides that, if you only get 1 kill and you're up, just make it a rule, just don't pin. Unless it's like golden opportunity, they're grabbed, they're fucking, I don't know, you know, specific situations, don't even use pin, just keep playing. Once it gets down to like 4 people, if you want to go for the pin, you can, but it is still dangerous. But by you going for a pin there instead of when you guys are only 1 up, is you basically begging them, saying, hey, you know, kill me to make the fight even.
I will not give up the fight.
Okay, you were late on the counter charge. No need to shatter. Good. Fire strike. Yep. I was gonna say, you wanna go for a play? Go for it, but so you gotta realize that if you're gonna go for a play like this, you want to make sure that your team is close enough. I personally, I just don't like this angle when to go for a flank shatter like this, because you want to get like widespread cone. You don't want to try to do it through a doorway, because yes, that's gonna come out still and hit people, but unless you're hitting it like on the perfect angle this way, it's not going to be able to hit much. And I think you go for the straight through the doorway and it doesn't pay off. Yeah, they know you're there. They are putting some work into you, son. Don't. Okay, good. Glad you hit the box. Kind of just snowballed that, but that would have been bad if they had been able to touch.
Ready for battle. Ready for
Too far.
ready for battle.
Fuck.
Ready for battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Good, good. Stay aggro, stay aggro, stay aggro. I think you could have even stayed more there. Now you start backing with shields. Back. Not that.
I require assistance. This ready for battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Okay, this man is constantly throwing fire strikes behind you and swinging on you. Yes, he charged it pretty fast, to be fair. But with how many fire strikes he's throwing, you should kind of tell that he has shatter going into the next fight.
I require assistance. 30 seconds. Surrender to my will. Deal with it.
Unlucky they had grab. He'd been able to pin on. Okay, like I said, I know you had a bad game. So I can't really say pointers and stuff because I feel like you already know half the shit that you did wrong. Um, yeah, but that was rough. I mean, if we're going off of, let's say, if this is your play all the time, I thought your shield management was fine. You're going a bit too aggressive at some points, and at others you're being a little bit too passive. You want to try to get towards that even middle. Anything less than like 250, 300 HP, you want to be more passive. Anything above that, you want to be aggressive. And if someone's low right in front of you and it's going to take is one more swing through to kill them, but you're still below 250, go for the swing and then start backing. Don't continue to swing after that. Be smart about your pins throughout this whole thing. You were very dumb with your pins. Sorry to say it, but too many pins that one of them threw the fight on second. Another one probably cost you respawns on overtime defense or overtime attack. And then just others were either pointless or nonsensical. Pin is just an ability that if you use it at the it's the most punishing ability that you could probably have if you get it wrong. If you do it at the wrong time, if you don't hit anything, if it's not a short pin, that kind of thing. It's one of the most punishing abilities. So even if you're up one in a 5v6 and you go for a ballsy pin that's straight into them and you don't hit anybody with the pin, you could just you can kiss that fight away because that'll just be a 5v5 and whoever has the most ults or makes the better play is going to win that fight. So generally try to stick to 4 people or less. You can go for a pin like that because most of the time you'll hopefully have follow-up from your team in order to do that. So you're not dying instantly, making the fight a 4v5. Go make sure you're doing more cheeky fire strikes to build that ult charge. Throughout a lot of second and third, you could have been pushed up and hit probably another 2-3 fire strikes by time they actually got to you. A lot of the time we were just wasting that time just sitting and swinging the hammer around. But yeah, that's all I have for you. Name, if you want to unmute your mic, just mute the stream. We'll go over your one of your games now.
Yeah, my coach is reviewing me. Hello? My bad.
Which map do you want to do? You want to do the first map that you played yesterday's scrim, or do you want to do the last?
What was the first? And what was...
I don't know
No,
what the
was it?
first was, but I don't know
I'd
what
rather do
either of them are.
first.
I'll be honest.
Actually, I think it was Busan, and I'd rather do first.
Okay.
What happened? That's nice. How?
Naeem, do you have any questions for that?
For what?
For the Rhine VOD.
No.
Now traveling to the center. Ready
Bah.
for battle.
Oh, it's 11:48.
Sorry, I'm explaining something to Tusk. Give me a second.
Take your time.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Just a second. Not bad. There you go. All right.
Close YouTube.
Okay, order that just a little bit.
Ready for battle.
Did you play ball on Busan?
4, 3,
I think we went to Arista next map.
round.
Okay.
Capture the objective.
Speed maximum.
A lot of the time on this map in particular, I see a lot of people usually rotate to where you are now or rotate straight to point. Against another team, if they have somebody going on the flank, that's going to put pressure on you before you even go in for a grapple, a slam, a poop and scoop combo, whatever. Not many people go on the right side, and not many people even look on the right side. Especially since you're a fast hero, they're not going to be, they're not going to be looking. So imagine them as them right now. They're starting to touch point. As soon as like they're even coming close to here, you should be over here, like almost right there by the bench on the left. That's almost where you should be at that point by the time they even like touch this ground. Just because you're naturally a fast hero, and when they do, they're not gonna. A lot of low-level teams are not going to be looking over there. They're going to be looking. If anyone's going to be on the left, they're going to be looking over here at the lion, or they're going to be looking straight, or they're going to be looking right, just because that's where most of the people set up. Because you're a fast hero and you can go left side, I would go left side and then just go for like the small alt charge, roll through, do a combo, whatever you want to do. But if you go this way, no one's going to see you, and there's no one going to be pressuring you over at where you are currently. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's just a small map thing, but. Oh, what a shot. Okay, when we're gonna go for a res like that, you want to try to get a tiny bit aggro, or just go for a straight grapple through, just to push them back from following up on a kill that you're about to res. This is gonna help. This is gonna alleviate some of the damage that's gonna be coming in that Ju has to eat, because they're not even gonna be able to follow up if they get boot back like a couple more feet because of you rolling through them. Good. Focus the. You might not have needed. Fuck. You might not have needed to use shields there, but it's fine that you did. I remember last time that we did a VOD review, I told you that you need to get a little bit more smooth with coming out of ball form. So, do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You are getting a bit more smoother at it, but it's still lacking a little bit. So keep working on that, because that's gonna give you like that burst damage instead of just damaging him, coming out of ball slow, and then killing them. You know, because that's gonna take longer. Gives their healers times to heal you up. I wouldn't worry about the Hanzo here. You saw the McCree. Okay, that's good. That was good. I have good shield by you. Good. Nice boop out of the ammo. Get out of there. He's going to do more damage to you, and he probably has stun. Yep. After Las heals you need to push up, use your primary, just build ult. You're almost at it, so might as well just to do the extra poke. Good, yep, like that. Bad grapple in and bad shield. Well, bad grapple in and the shield was bad because of bad grapple.
Grapple in, yeah.
Again, that's another bad grapple just from where the McCree was standing, but...
Didn't see that.
Yeah, it's rough.
Help me. Adjusting angle of attack.
Nope, don't do it. Please, no. Okay. I would have... Okay, if you're gonna do something like that with mines, do a grab. So you were over here. So if you want to do a grapple right here on this part right here, and then jump up in the air and spread it over both these. Yeah, both. Not just this side, but it. You know, popping mines like when you're up here is gonna spread it over to the left of the stairs and straight through this choke. Plus, it's gonna cover a little bit of this area too. You putting it here isn't the worst. It makes it harder for them to constantly touch point without having to run into your mines or having to deal with your mines. But putting it over here is going to prevent respawns. It's going to have them have to focus.
Yeah,
like
it's just better. It's just better.
It's gonna slow them down getting 2 point instead of them.
Today I was doing really good mines. Like my mines today were really nice. I was sectioning off tanks properly. But yeah, that would have been a better space creator.
Yeah, you're very fortunate that the Creole didn't hit you. Don't worry. At this point, don't even worry about spin to win. Just burn down the Winston with everyone else. Good attempt on knocking him out of shield. Okay, let everything render. There we go. Nice.
Oh, yeah, we lost this.
This is a good rollout. Honestly, I hate diving Widow on ball on this map just because getting up there, you have to be like correct. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird.
And accurate without having to hit any of the signs or anything like that.
Yeah, it's like backwards momentum. I don't even know how to explain that. But I've been practicing that a lot, though. I feel like
that's good. Yep. Yeah, you don't need to push this. They're just gonna hack you, and you're gonna get fucked.
Yeah, I was just playing choke.
So when they have a Sombra, you want to make sure you're playing it on ball. You want to make sure you're playing out in the open so that if you do get hacked, that either Chu can run in with DM and save you, Laz is going to have LOS on you, and Maddie can just fly close to you and start healing you up. Okay, you saw her. Okay. You saw her use hack, at least I'm pretty sure she used hacked. I could have swore I heard it. You could have stayed in at least a little bit longer, especially since you got a big adaptive shield from that. And either, you know, put more damage on the Zarya, put more damage on the Sombra, either way. You could have stayed in there a little bit longer.
Yep.
Oh, rough body block. Yeah. Yeah, back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. You don't want to get hacked. Nice rollout. Focus the monkey. Oh, focus the monkey. Focus. No, 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 no. Even with the brig slept right there, you could have finished off the monkey instead of going for this brig. Like, here,
yeah,
let's just go back and just to slow it down a little bit. Ball's a fast character. He looks for the hack. Okay, you see hack get going off there. Good rollout. You back. As soon as that monkey comes in, you see that he's low. You just come out of ball form and you start pelting the shit out of him. He already used bubble. He already uses leap. He doesn't have primal. Yeah, he could have died easily. And the Doom throws. All right. Oh, perfect timing on your mines. Holy shit.
Yeah, that I thought they got canceled, but they said it was perfect. I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
that was really good timing. Also, but I don't really think mines were really needed. The Sombra had no TP. She had to use TP in order to throw it out, which is awful for Sombra, and she just threw it in near mines anyway. But with her not having TP, she was an easy kill even without your mines. And how many people do we still have on point? I think we have 3 or 4 people on point.
3.
Yeah, we didn't really need
Honors
mines,
and
but...
LOS. Yeah, you're right.
Jeez, we're only at 30%. Dude, I thought we were at like 60 at this point. Okay, same thing I said to Tusk on Ryan as I'm going to say to you on ball. If you want to get that extra alt charge, as soon as you flip point, if you're already high health and don't need to get healed up, just sit on top of this truck, sit next to the truck, whatever, and just start spraying them down. Because the faster you build mines, obviously the faster you're going to get ult. Instead of just waiting here and corner peeking. So, okay, so when people come to this side, the first time that you did this, you tried to get that rollout to knock them off map. Yes, that's going to work in some situations. With the characters that they have, who are you really going to knock off? If you knock the Winston off, you're just going to force jump.
Yeah, he comes back and DM. Yeah.
You knock the Sombra, she's going to TP, Doom up, Mercy up, Brig most likely shouldn't be that close or that close to the ledge. Same with Zarya. So instead, if you go for a setup with a pile drive here, especially with Chu right next to you, yeah, oh, perfect, even better. With Laz having this LOS, if he tries to throw nade when you pile drive, so like, if you're up here, you go for this pile drive as soon as they hit here, Laz throws a nade right here, as they come up, you just antied 3 or 4 of them, as you do the pile drive. Plus you have Sunless above throwing stickies and primary, you have Chase with just going for a slam right here instead of that roll through is going to do a lot more damage, and you could honestly get like 3 or 4 kills with that combo. Which, I mean, it looks like you're setting up for... Okay, never mind. You weren't setting up for it. Yeah, see? It just forced it out of the monkey. That's it. Good peel. Okay, as soon as you hear that Doom winding up, try to go for that body block. Because most likely, if he punches you or Chu, it's not going to do anything.
Supposed to.
Yeah.
I feel like you got lucky, though.
It looked like a slider on the wall, and it still hit him, but nice.
And on fire.
So same thing for a reset, just in case they push left side. If you want to sit up on top of this white catwalk, so if they come through, they're either going to dive on you, and if they do, you jump off and you do the slam off the map back onto it kind of thing. If they run down the stairs, you just slam from right here. If they go left, you slam right there. Basically, you're leading with slam in any of those cases, and then using grapple to either get out if they bash you or punch you, whatever. Instead of going through a rollout at choke, which is further away from your team. So where's Chew at the moment? Well, at the moment, it would have been fine if you would like get hacked or stunned right there. But either way, being on this catwalk, you can go for a slam easier than going through a grapple and either hitting a fucking sign on this map or messing up the rollout entirely. Nice. Okay, again, shields wasn't needed there. There's only 2 people. Even if the McCree flash fans you, you shouldn't be able to die from that. You'll be fine without, even with it. Good boop on the McCree. Did I say dupe? I meant boop. Yeah, focus the Doom, not the Brig. Brig's a bitch. Yeah, you're saying we lose this? No, we can't. Oh my word, we lose this map. That's kind of shocking.
That us do lose this, yeah.
Oh, no you don't. You go off 3 maps. No.
Oh, yeah, we threw out bugging.
I was about to say, like, shit. That looks almost impossible to come back from.
Now there was another boost on game. I think we lost that boy. Was it this one?
If you stick with this comp, I'm not surprised. Good. Okay. Okay, give me a sec. I need to message Tusk Las. What part of the mecha base?
Yeah, mecha.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Hey there.
Dude, what the fuck are these comps that they run, bro?
Yeah, like that makes no sense to me.
So where your
Genji.
shield, where you placed your shield here, once you come around this corner, you should probably try to shoot this shield where the Sig is, because that either is going to force him to play past your barrier to do his damage, or it's going to force him to back up. Either way, that's you controlling that space, and even if the Genji gets some fat primaries onto you guys, it doesn't matter because you're still taking this space, and he's already okay. And by doing that, once the Sig starts backing up, he's not going to have anyone else to help him if he needs to get out, and he's going to be forced to use something like dash. So pushing your shield up as far as you can is going to either force their team away, or it's going to force them to engage, which either way, with the comp that they're running, should be fine either way. See, like I said, as soon as you push that shield forward, he should be dashing out, not in. Because now he has no ability, and he dies. Exactly. Good shield. Good pull. Massive pull. Good pull, dude. Yep, slow it down here. Just heal up. Shield down there. Good. Good pull. Nice pull. Okay, I'd fortify and go aggressive as soon as he passes shield to hit you. Nice. Bad shield there, that kind of seemed like you were just throwing it out. I mean, we win the fight and get the cleanup anyway, but... Yep, cap point. Yikes. Nice pull! Holy shit! Okay, you don't need to push forward to fortify there. One, you're wasting that cooldown just by doing that. You still have a shield up. You want to try to save fortify for moments that you absolutely need to go aggressive, or when your shield is broken. That's the two big ways when you want to use fortify. Gotcha. As soon as bad shield, you got to learn that verticality wise, the shield's not gonna go where you're on a slant. You got to point it like almost perfectly without it going forward like this, because now people are vulnerable to any kind of spam that comes through for 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Shield down, nice. Better shield, that's a better shield. Okay, so where you place, let's rewind it just to look at that. Where you place Bongo, I'm not upset about, because okay, so let's just slow this down so I can explain this a little bit better. I love these mini shields when you throw out shield, like, and as soon as I pause it, they're like these mini shields. I don't know, I just love it.
Yeah, that's just really cute.
Fucking tiny Overwatch, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. So as they start coming through, you place Bongo right here. You're expecting them to come through, which is why I'm not upset with this Bongo. But since they didn't come through because because your Echo used duplicate, they're not going to come through with that. So it's a very like small thing. But as soon as we use duplicate, place your Bongo like right at this circle right here, even a little bit more further out, because they're not going to push into almost what looks like a fully charged Zarya, and plus you having Bongo, because by placing your Bongo right here, as soon as you come through this doorway, so let's okay, so from that dot, LOS, you're still in LOS, you're still LOS, 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 you're finally out of LOS, right here. So you're still going to get Bongo this entire time by placing it a little bit further out. By where you placed it here, you're only going to get the Bongo effect up into this doorway. Anything past that, your Bongo's a waste. But, like I said, I understand the mindset of why you placed it there. Just because you thought they were pushing in, it even looked like they were pushing in. Didn't need fortify there. Again, by the time they come through, it doesn't matter if you use it or not. But so with where you're where you're placing your shield, it's covering a very small window and a bigger door. So you're only shielding like, I mean, just compare it. You know, you're looking straight at the door. You're controlling maybe 40% of this door with a shield compared to what you could be doing more just by putting like, because if you're shooting it from this angle, if you just put like at least a foot out, you're covering 50% of the door instead of where you are. And by you doing that, that gives you a safe angle to start poking at them instead of from where you put your shield. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Jeez, dude, he's fucking farming these.
There you go. He got baffled twice.
Yeah, yeah. I'm fine with how far you pushed that shield up, just because Maddie was going in hard with rally. So that was fine, and people were already dying at that point. Yeah. Yeah, a bit unlucky that happened. Good, you did use Fortify to try to get that. Or not Fortify, you did try to use Pull to confirm that kill. Yeah, don't even worry about cart, just try to get out. Good, because if you go in, you're just giving them 200 HP of all charge. Good pull. Good pull. Okay, your next pull, you're setting up for grab flux. Or pull flux, sorry. Pushed up a little bit too far. When they use flux, we don't need to be... When they use flux, we want to try to be a little bit more passive and hold the line where we are, so that if they decide to push forward, they're pushing past a shield and having to worry about a fortified Orisa in their face, instead of pushing up this far. You want to try to be a little bit more passive when they use a ult like that.
Gotcha.
Same thing follows through with like Rhine, slowly back up, but not like fully, you know, start galloping your ass backwards. Good pull. Saved your ass. Yeah, okay, I was fine with the fortify there. I probably would have done the same thing just because it allowed you to get more aggressive and it built your ult from it. Again, you want to try to save these pulls for pull flux. And if you're gonna go for pull flux, this is something I'm telling you that should be relayed to the team. If you're gonna go for something like this, go to the right side. It's a lot easier to hit something on that compared to Chu. If Chu does not hit this perfectly, it's gonna be really hard to be able to get people in this flux from where you are. If you rotate this way, he has this full LOS that he can see. Because most of the time, most teams aren't gonna rotate fast enough to be able to hold this choke like effectively, so like that they're right here poking in at you. By rotating this way, Chu will have a much easier time trying to hit this flux. And same thing with you and your pull. Yeah, Maddie overextended. Nice. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. You have 3 people dead here. And yeah, both of them are supports. Yeah, if you die here, this is bad. Yeah, that's rough. You guys just needed to slow down here.
We lost that Moira.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I don't know why we don't use ults here. Good, we use Bob. Okay, we do use ults. Yeah, pop out shield. I would have popped out shield up there, but this is fine too. How do we don't lose this, do we? No. I don't think fortify was needed. You had a full shield that you could have used instead. Yeah, they don't win this. They do not win this, I swear. Good pull on the Doom. Yeah, they don't win this. Never mind. Like, they need some fucking alpha fucking heroics here to win this shit. Good, you use fortify for, okay, bad shield. Make sure you're pointing it towards, even if you don't see people in front of you, you want to point it towards for where the enemy team is going to come from. Just in case somebody does make it back, and let's say it's like something like a Widow. If your shield's in the wrong place, he's going to pop 3 people. Yeah. All around, it just seemed like you were kind of rolling them on mecha base for double shield. It was just kind of a bad start when we had to retake. For ball, like I said, keep working on coming out of ball form much more smooth and quicker. Target focus, that was, I mean, I can only really think of one instance, but there were most likely other times where it did happen as well. When they have any kind of like heavy stun or a Sombra comp, you want to make sure that anytime you're going in, you know that when you go in, you're gonna at least have a shred of backup for when you do. So like, don't int into their team or roll from the backside when you know that they have fucking McCree, Brig, and Sombra. Excuse me. Just because as soon as one person stuns you, Sombra's gonna get hack off and you're gonna be dead. So make sure anytime you go for a play that you're in LOS of your team enough that if you do get hacked or stunned, you're going to have follow-up. So you're either going to get a nano, you're going to get nade, they're going to sleep, we have DM, that kind of thing. And since Pile Drive is such a good ability, it's CC and it's your most damaging ability. Look for plays that, like on Busan Downtown where you can hit that slam.
Corner.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna add that to my arsenal. I think that's gonna be really nice. Like that slam nade would probably be disgusting. That would have been like right there.
Yeah, and especially if Laz is sitting there most times.
Yeah, that was a good LOS. Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect LOS just because of he can bounce it off the wall behind them, and with the slam coming up, it's gonna hit most of them. It's just, I mean, that's a minute thing that if you guys are gonna pull that off, it's gonna take you a couple tries before you get it. Need to still work on your fortify and your shield placement. Shield placement is you using your shield. That is your way of taking space. Winston, he has his leap in plus bubble for leap in for knockback and bubble to take the space. Ryan has his presence and his shield, and Ball has his booping abilities. Orissa's is shooting the shield forward and taking that space. She is a slow hero, and the space that Ryan can take compared to Orisa is entirely different, just because when Ryan comes through, he's just shield walking at you. Compared to Orisa, where she has to put shield down, wait 8 seconds, shoots, put shield down, shoots, wait 8 seconds, and then puts another shield forward, eventually gaining that space. So make sure that you want to try to maximize how far you're putting your shield to the point where they're not going to just be able to walk around it and start doing damage to you, but enough forward that when you place it like that, that's gonna force them back, just because they see that and they're like, okay, if I put, anyone at this rank knows if you're gonna push past this shield, your healers better be on a wicked fucking off angle. You better have like a Lucio Moira or something, because if I go past this, you're gonna get fucked. Pulls were fine. Make sure we're comboing with that. Make sure you're giving a countdown for it. When we have Flux, make sure you and Chu are comboing it. I think every Flux that you guys did, the pull Flux, you guys didn't combo with it at all.
Yeah, we didn't.
And even if you don't have Flux or any alts to combo with it, just still do the countdown, because there's so many other abilities that combo well with it. Dash Dynamite, Nade, Rock, I go on, Fortify, only 2 reasons you need to use Fortify for the most part. Yes, there are niche situations, but it's either your shield breaks and you need to use it defensively so that you're using that ability as a tanking resource, or you're using it to go past your shield. So like, let's say if you fuck up a shield and you need to push around the corner just an inch more, you use that fortify to, you go forward, and once they start focusing you after you move, that's when you pop your fortify to be able to enable you to be more aggressive. Again, bongo placement, make sure you're maximizing. You want to try to use it at an angle where you can, it's going to be useful when you push aggressively, because let's say you're on, we'll just rewind it just to give an example. Okay, this works. So, not really. Fuck. So let's say enemy is where Maddie is, and you guys are right here. If you place your bongo right next to this, right next to this wall, you're only gonna get bongo effect like up to here, maybe a little bit further. But after this, that's all it does. Since bongo enables higher amounts of damage.